We got to talk about this.
Did you do this with Kevin Costner?
We did.
I can't remember.
We
I
have
watched
done
it.
this.
Okay,
we have done this with Kevin.
Did you do it with Larry David?
No. What we do with Larry is we give him social situations.
Yes, of
ask
course.
him what's right to do or not. Stuff like destination weddings and things like that.
Oh,
so the first one is destination weddings. Okay.
It's already funny.
My son just got engaged. We just had the destination wedding conversation in my house like less than a week ago. This is the thing that drives me nuts. Okay? This is the thing that drives me nuts, right? So I'm just going to give you an example.
Sure.
Last summer, one of my nieces got married, and she decided to do a destination wedding in Vermont. I live in New York, which is drivable. A lot of the people in both families are going to be able to drive, right? It was 4 days. Mm-hmm. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful wedding. But here's the other one, right? Which is like, my daughter's getting married in, they're doing it in the Caribbean. It's like, so wait a minute. You want people, because you're paying for your own hotel rooms and your flights, right? You're so important. Your love is so big that you're good, right? Because I've done those. I've done those with nieces and nephews, and then they're divorced 2 years later with a kid. And then do you mind watching the kid from the Caribbean wedding thing that didn't work out? That I spent all the money for? Why am I spending money? So that's my thing. I said to my son and his girlfriend, and they haven't exactly decided, but I think we've convinced them they live in Brooklyn, to do it in New York, in the city, this beautiful blah, 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 bing, right?
Right.
And they were just at a destination wedding someplace like Aruba or something, like a couple weeks ago, right? And that was a pain in the ass. They had to fly, pay, right? So I'm like, do it in Brooklyn, do it in Manhattan, right?
The argument that I've said with my wife and that I brought up to Larry is that you should not be required to give a present if you go to a destination wedding.
The present is you are paying.
My presence is my present.
No present.
And Larry basically said,
where is the wedding? How far is it?
Another country.
Okay, you don't even go.
I said, what is the distance from your house that you'd consider?
An hour and a half by car. That's it.
And he basically said that when you get an invitation, you should just write in the RSVP.
Can't make it too far.
That's it.
That's it, yeah.
So, but that's snort from Tennessee.
That's awesome.
Okay, so I don't necessarily agree with Mr. David about the hour and a half being the time limit. Now, you can go a couple of states over, whatever the case may be, but I do agree about the out-of-the-country destination weddings. My wife is all for it, right? She is telling our kids, if you can get married in Jamaica, do it. And I'm sitting there going, you're telling people to take days off of work, airfare to another country. If they don't have a passport, they got to go through that fucking process. Hotel, accommodations out of the country. You're telling people that they need to take a full-blown vacation to come to your fucking wedding. I don't know how people have the balls to do it. I don't know how people have the fucking stones to go, here's the deal. I'm going to invite you to my wedding. I really want you to be there. Oh, yeah, it's in another fucking country. We're going to be down there for 4 days. Send me a video of how it turned out, okay? What are you fucking talking about? We're going to another country. If every one of my kids got married on a beach, well, one of them's already married, but if every one of I'm sure she would be willing to renew the vows on a beach. If every one of my kids got married on a beach in Jamaica, my wife would be in fucking heaven. Me, if every one of my kids got married here in the Chicagoland area at a really nice venue and had everybody they know there, dancing and partying and carrying on, that would be really nice. If we had it in the fucking woods and there was a handful of folks, just a core group of people, it'd be nice. I don't understand how people work up the fucking sack to tell somebody, take a fucking vacation, because that's my wedding.